Hello, Kevin Dover, Spike Remax, Premier Realty, Kevin Stock and Real Estate. Thanks for joining me today. What we're going to be reviewing today is the Irvine market. Irvine market sold sales in June 2019 versus 2020 and the second quarter. Irvine market average pricing, median price, June 2019 versus 2020, and then also the second quarter, and then the highest property sold in Irvine for the month of June. One of the things we want to get going on and talk about is, we're at historical lows right now for interest rates. 30-year fixed 2.75. Started the year at 3.5%, huge difference. It's almost 27% lower than what it was. 15 years at 2.375. And then with these rates having dropped so much, the home affordability is between 15 and 25, and maybe even a little bit more in that. Pricing, we're not seeing declining, we're seeing actually an increase. We're actually seeing an increase in sales of pricing about 3 to 6%. Sales were down for the last couple of months in April and May, down considerably from May, which was 55%, but June we're back up closer to 20% down. And year over year, we're about 15 to 16% difference in sales lower. July sales numbers look good, look much stronger. I think we're going to be much closer to our number normally for July. But it's still not as good as we want it to be. Active listings are down proportionately. Days on market are probably a month and a half to get properties sold, going quickly, priced right. The ones that aren't are bad locations, and priced, overpriced. COVID-19 has had a huge impact on our real estate market, but it is coming back. People still need to have places to live, and even though we have such a large amount of people on unemployment, we are really starting to see that baby boomers are still out there buying and selling, doing stuff, but millennials are definitely coming into the marketplace where they've been kind of holding back for the last few years. So we're seeing a lot of younger buyers come into the market. COVID-19, it affects us every day as to what we're doing. We're still having to be very precise and make sure that we're having our mask coverings and that we have to have the PEADs, which is the coronavirus forms, to sign so we can kind of track people as to if they're coming into the homes, there's issues down the road. Unemployment was 2.5 million back in the market. And actually in June they readjusted it to 2.7 back to the market, and then June's numbers were 5.5 million, the largest number of people going to work for any 1 month, and actually in many cases it beat yearly numbers going back to work. Most importantly, we need to be safe with the coronavirus as to what's going on, what's happening with that. COVID update, state issued some guidances reopening additional industries and businesses that they had deemed non-essential. They're starting to open them up. We're still having issues with churches not being able to be open in a lot of cases, and some other things that don't really make sense, but just one of those things that you need to talk a little bit about. Youth sports were back. They reopened. They were able to go back to practicing. And then the guidance of wearing face mask on June 18th came out, that California, hey, wear a face mask if you're outside. And the ad campaign on the 18th, COVID testing free for people that wanted it. A lot of testing's being done, so we're moving in the right direction, I think, to get things back to where we should be. And then the Dow Jones, again, the all-time high was in February. June we started out at 25,342. On June 9th we went up to the highest for the month of June at 27,447, and so that was only 2,000 off of the all-time high. And then we dropped down again the 29th to 25,152, and then they ended the month at 25,512. So overall, the market is coming back. It's trying to figure its way back. will continue to go. So let's get into the numbers for Irvine. Active listings 935 to 655, down 280 units in active listings. That's down 30%. Sold listings 257 versus 189, down 68, down 26.5% for Irvine. And then basically the average pricing and the median pricing for Irvine is basically a push. You can see the 980 versus 978, $1,800 difference, kind of a push. And then medium 850 over 850. So it really doesn't make a change. SFRs, single family residence, 101 versus 95, down 6, down minus 6%. Number of attached units, 156 versus 94. So we're seeing a bigger decline in the attached units versus the SFRs, down 62, which is down 40%. But overall, Orange County's been doing fairly well. Irvine's still strong, and we'll continue to see growth. But so we look at the quarter. 985 was the average, 718, down 267, down 27% in listings. But the sold units 776 versus 433 for the quarter, down 343, which is a 44% decrease in units sold. But the overall for the quarter, pricing 981 versus 749, and then $1,049,747 for a difference of almost $68,000. So that was plus 7% for pricing. And then medium pricing, basically a push again, $210 difference. Single families down from 436 to 232, minus 204, down 47%. And then number of attached units, we see 340 versus 201, down 139, down 41%. And then we look at the range pricing. 318,000 versus 4.7 million was the highest sold property. That was a 5-bedroom, 6-bath, 5-car garage, 6,481 square foot home, 20,000, almost 21,000, 20,996 square foot lot in Shady Canyon. But overall things are starting to come back. We're seeing it pick up a little bit for the month of July, and hopefully we'll continue to see that for the rest of the year. And then I greatly appreciate you joining me today. Thanks for joining me. Check out my other YouTube channels and updates in my podcast, Kevin Stock and Real Estate. Give me a call and let me see how I can help you with your real estate needs. I appreciate you joining me today. Thank you.
Let's talk. We all know these are just market updates. Your home is unique. It depends upon what location you are, the track you're in, the condition of the property, how fast you want to sell it, what do you want to do with your property, how you want to get it done. I specialize in working with sellers like yourself that are looking to optimize the price and how fast we can get this property sold for you. I have the trades to be able to get you stuff done and turned in a matter of weeks versus months if you had a regular contractor doing this. We in turn know how to negotiate the best price. I know what people are going to ask for, what they want to have done. You can't do everything, but you can do the things that are going to get you the biggest bang for your buck. I realize that there's a lot of people out there, but I am one realtor that's going to be able to help you get it done in a timely manner, and choosing the right realtor can make you a lot of dollars and cents.